Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Talk Cafe. I'm so happy you're here with us today.
Hey there, great to see you all again. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you. It's a beautiful day, and I'm in a really good mood. How about you?
I'm fantastic, thanks for asking. I had a really relaxing morning, which is always a good start to the day.
Oh, that's nice. What did you do?
I went for a short walk and then I had a cup of coffee and just relaxed. Simple but lovely.
That sounds perfect. And actually, your morning connects to our topic today.
It really does, because today on English Talk Cafe, we're going to talk about hobbies and free time activities.
Yes, and we're not just going to talk about hobbies. We're going to teach you exactly how to talk about your hobbies in English, naturally, confidently, like a native speaker.
By the end of this episode, you'll be able to introduce your hobby, describe it, say how long you've been doing it, and explain why you love it, all in simple, natural English.
And we have so many useful phrases for you today, phrases that real people use in real conversations every day.
So here's our first question for you, dear listeners. What is your hobby? Think about it right now. Write it in the comments below. We would love to know what you enjoy doing in your free time.
Yes, please leave a comment. It's great practice, and we read every single one.
And before we dive in, please take 2 seconds to hit that subscribe button on English Talk Cafe. It helps us so much, and it means you'll never miss a new episode.
Also, give this video a like if you're enjoying it. It really makes a difference. Thank you so much.
Okay, let's get started. First, let's learn the most important phrases for introducing your hobby in English.
So let's start with the basics. How do you introduce your hobby in English?
The most common question you'll hear is, what do you do for fun? Or, what do you do in your free time?
And a lot of learners answer with just one word, like reading or cooking, and then silence.
Yes, just one word and then nothing. The conversation stops.
So today, we want to give you a simple formula, a structure you can use every time. It goes like this: subject plus verb plus hobby plus one extra detail.
Let me show you some examples. I love reading mystery novels. I enjoy cooking Italian food. I really like going for walks in the park.
Did you hear that? Each sentence has a subject, then a verb like love, enjoy, or like, then the hobby, and then one small detail.
That detail is so important. It makes your answer interesting. It makes the other person want to know more.
So let's practice. I'll say the basic version, and you make it better with the detail.
Perfect. Go ahead.
I like reading.
I like reading mystery novels because I love trying to solve the puzzle.
I enjoy cooking.
I enjoy cooking Italian food, pasta, pizza, all of it. I love experimenting with new recipes.
See how much better that sounds? So try this right now. Think of your hobby. Say it out loud. Then add one detail. Pause the video if you need to. We'll wait.
Now here are the most useful verbs for introducing hobbies in English. Write these down. I love hobby. I love painting. I enjoy hobby. I enjoy cycling. I really like hobby. I really like playing chess. I'm really into hobby. I'm really into photography. I'm passionate about hobby. I'm passionate about gardening.
One important grammar point. After love, enjoy, like, and be into, you use the ing form. So it's not I enjoy to cook, it's I enjoy cooking. Not I love to read, it's I love reading.
Very important, the ing form. Can you say it with me? I enjoy cooking. I love reading. I really like walking. Good.
Now let's talk about how to say how long you've been doing your hobby. This is a very common follow-up question. How long have you been doing that?
And the answer is simple. I've been doing it for, and then you say the time. I've been doing it for 2 years. I've been doing it about 6 months.
Or you can say when you started. I started cooking when I was a teenager. I started playing guitar 3 years ago.
Let me give you some real examples. I've been reading for as long as I can remember. I started photography about 2 years ago. I've been playing football since I was 8 years old.
Beautiful examples. Now, what about negative forms? What if you don't have a hobby right now or you stopped doing something?
Great point. You can say, I don't really have a hobby at the moment, or I used to play tennis, but I stopped, or I'm looking for a new hobby. I'm not sure what to try yet.
I love that one. I'm looking for a new hobby. It's honest and it opens a great conversation.
Can you tell us in the comments, how long have you been doing your hobby? Write it below. Something like, I've been learning English for 2 years, or I started cooking 6 months ago.
Yes, write it in the comments. It's great writing practice too.
Okay, so to summarize this section, use love, enjoy, like, or be into plus the ing form. Add one detail to make it interesting, and say how long with I've been doing it for or I started. Simple, natural, perfect.
Now you can introduce your hobby, but how do you describe it? How do you make someone really understand what it's like?
This is where a lot of learners get stuck. They say the name of the hobby and then they stop. They don't know what to say next.
So, we're going to give you 3 things you can always talk about, 3 things that work for any hobby.
Number one, what you do, the actual activity. What happens when you do your hobby?
Number 2, how it makes you feel, the emotion, the experience inside.
Number three, why you love it, the reason, the story behind it.
These 3 things together make a complete, interesting answer. Let me show you. My hobby is cooking. What do? I try new recipes every weekend, mostly Asian food. How does it feel? It's creative and relaxing. I forget all my worries. Why do I love it? Because at the end, I have something delicious to eat and share with friends.
See, that's a complete picture. The other person understands your hobby now. They can picture it.
Let's look at some really useful phrases for describing how a hobby makes you feel.
It helps me relax. Photography helps me relax after a long day. It helps me clear my head. Running helps me clear my head. I forget about everything else. When I paint, I forget about everything else. It makes me feel calm. Gardening makes me feel calm. I lose track of time. When I read, I completely lose track of time. It's my way to switch off. Cooking is my way to switch off after work.
These phrases are so natural and so useful. Let's practice with a little dialogue. I'll ask you about your hobby, and you try to use some of these phrases.
Perfect. Go ahead.
So, what do you do in your free time?
I'm really into gardening. I've been doing it for about a year. I grow tomatoes, herbs, some flowers. It makes me feel so calm. I go outside, work with the plants, and I completely forget about everything else.
Wow, that's lovely. I love how you used "it makes me feel calm" and "I forget about everything else." Those phrases sound so natural.
Thank you. Now let's compare formal and informal ways to describe hobbies, because sometimes you're talking to a friend, sometimes you're in a job interview. The English is different.
Good point. With a friend, you might say, "I'm really into hiking. It's just the best way to spend a weekend, you know? I love being outside and just going for it."
But in a more formal situation, like an interview, you'd say, one of my main hobbies is hiking. I find it a great way to maintain my fitness and clear my mind.
First tip, with friends, use casual words. Really into, love, just, amazing. Second tip, in formal situations, use complete sentences and words like maintain, improve, develop. Third tip, both are correct. It's about knowing your audience.
Now here's your practice activity. Pause the video and describe your hobby out loud. Use the 3 parts: what you do, how it feels, and why you love it. Try to use at least 2 phrases from the list.
And write your description in the comments. We'd love to read it. Something like, My hobby is reading. I read every night before bed. It helps me relax and I completely lose track of time. I love it because I can travel to a different world without leaving my chair. Oh, I love that example. Reading is like traveling. Perfect.
Okay, let's review this section. Describe your hobby with 3 parts: what you do, how it feels, and why you love it. Use phrases like "it helps me relax" and "I lose track of time." And remember, casual with friends, more formal in professional situations.
Now we've talked about how to talk about your own hobby, but conversation is two-way, right? So how do you ask other people about their hobbies?
This is so important. A lot of learners can answer questions well, but they don't know how to ask, and asking good questions is what keeps a conversation alive.
The most simple question is, what do you do for fun? 4 words, very simple, very natural.
Or you can say, "What do you do in your free time? Do you have any hobbies? What do you enjoy doing when you're not working?"
But the magic happens with follow-up questions, because after someone answers, you keep the conversation going.
And follow-up questions show that you're really listening, that you're interested. That makes people feel good, and it makes you sound fluent.
Here are the best follow-up questions you can use after anyone tells you their hobby. How long have you been doing that? What got you into it? Or how did you start? What do you enjoy most about it? Do you do it alone or with other people? That sounds really interesting. Tell me more. Is it difficult to learn? Would you recommend it?
Let me show you how these work in a real conversation. I'll be the one asking, you answer.
Okay, go for it.
So, what do you do in your free time?
I love photography. I take photos of nature mostly.
Oh, wow, that's cool. How long have you been doing that?
About 2 years now. I started when I got my first camera as a birthday gift.
That's so nice. What do you enjoy most about it?
I love being outside and looking for the perfect light. It makes me really present, you know? I notice everything around me.
That sounds beautiful. Do you ever share your photos?
Sometimes on social media, but mostly I just keep them for myself. I take photos for the joy of it, not for likes.
I love that. Did you notice, listeners? Every question I asked came from the list. Simple questions, but the conversation felt natural and warm.
And notice how each question opened a new part of the story. That's the power of asking good follow-up questions.
Now, an important tip about tone and delivery. When you ask someone's hobby, sound genuinely interested. Don't just ask like you're reading from a list.
Say, oh wow, before the question, or that's so interesting, or really? These little words show enthusiasm, and they make the conversation feel real.
For example, don't say, "How long have you been doing that?" Say, "Oh, photography. How long have you been doing that?" The small addition makes a big difference.
Now, here's your mini practice. I'm going to tell you my hobby, and you ask me a follow-up question. Ready? My hobby is baking. I love making cakes and cookies.
Oh, really? What kind of cakes do you make? Do you follow recipes or do you make up your own?
Ha, great questions. I mostly follow recipes, but sometimes I try my own ideas with mixed results.
I love it. So, listeners, think of a friend or family member. What's their hobby? What follow-up question could you ask them? Write the question in the comments below.
Yes, practice here first and then try it in real life. Say it out loud right now. Your question for someone you know.
And remember, you don't need perfect grammar to have a great conversation. You need curiosity and genuine interest. Those are the real tools.
So beautifully said. Okay, let's review. Use simple opener questions like, what do you do for fun? Then use follow-up questions to keep going. Add short reactions like, oh wow, and really, to sound natural. And most importantly, be genuinely interested. Okay, let's talk about common mistakes. And I want to say first, we all make mistakes. I still make mistakes. That's completely normal.
Same here. When I first started learning English, I made all of these mistakes, so don't feel embarrassed. Feel prepared.
Same here. When I first started learning English, I made all of these mistakes. So don't feel embarrassed, feel prepared.
Mistake number 1, saying I enjoy to cook instead of I enjoy cooking. This is very common. The ing form sounds wrong to some learners, but it's always correct after enjoy, love, and like.
So, wrong, I enjoy to read. Correct, I enjoy reading. Wrong, I love to going for walks. Correct, I love going for walks.
Why is it wrong? Because enjoy, love, and like are followed by a gerund, the ing form, not by an infinitive. It's a grammar rule, but once you practice it, it becomes automatic.
Can you practice right now? Say out loud, I enjoy cooking. I love reading. I really like cycling. Say it 3 times each.
Mistake number 2, saying my hobby is very boring when you mean your hobby is very calming or relaxing. Boring means it's not interesting. Calming means it's peaceful and relaxing. Very different.
Ha, yes. Imagine you say, my hobby is gardening. It's very boring. And you mean to say it's calm and peaceful. The listener thinks you hate your hobby.
So use calming, relaxing, peaceful, or soothing, not boring, unless your hobby is actually boring. In which case, maybe find a new hobby.
Mistake number 3, using present simple instead of present perfect for duration. Learners often say, I do this hobby for 2 years, but the correct form is, I've been doing this for 2 years.
Wrong. I play guitar for 5 years. Correct. I've been playing guitar for 5 years. Wrong. I do yoga for 1 year. Correct. I've been doing yoga for 1 year.
Why? Because you started in the past and you're still doing it now. That's exactly when we use the present perfect continuous. I've been doing.
Mistake number 4, giving a one-word answer and stopping. This is not a grammar mistake, but it's a conversation mistake. When someone asks you about your hobby, answer with at least 2 or 3 sentences.
If you say just, I like cooking, and then silence, it's hard for the other person to continue. You give them nothing to work with.
So always add a small detail. I like cooking, especially Italian food. Or, I like cooking. I find it really creative. Simple additions, but they change everything.
I remember when I used to answer with one word and then panic because I didn't know what to say next. These extra details are like little lifelines for the conversation.
Great image, a lifeline. And remember, every single person who speaks English fluently made these exact same mistakes. You're not behind, you're learning. That's what matters.
So, the 4 mistakes: use ing after enjoy and love, say calming, not boring, use I've been doing for duration, and always add one extra detail.
You've got this. Make the mistake, correct it, move on. That's the only way to learn.
Now, let's practice together. This is the fun part. It's called Choose the Correct Sentence. I'll give you 2 options. You choose which one is correct. Say your answer out loud.
Ready? Let's go.
Situation 1. Someone asks, what do you do for fun? Option A, I enjoy to paint landscapes. Option B, I enjoy painting landscapes. Which one is correct?
Option B, I enjoy painting, the ing form. Remember, after enjoy, always ing.
Situation 2. You want to say your hobby is peaceful. Option A, my hobby is very boring. Option B, my hobby is very calming. Which is correct?
Option B again. Calming, peaceful, soothing, not boring, unless you really mean it's not interesting.
Situation 3. Someone asks how long you've been doing your hobby. Option A, I played tennis for 3 years. Option B, I've been playing tennis for 3 years. Which one?
Option B, I've been playing. Present perfect continuous. You started in the past and you're still doing it now.
Situation 4. Someone tells you their hobby is hiking. Option A, you say nothing and nod. Option B, oh, hiking. What do you enjoy most about it? Which is better?
Option B, always. Respond, react, ask a follow-up question, show interest. Option A makes the conversation die.
Situation 5. You want to explain why you love your hobby. Option A, I like it. Option B, I love it because it helps me clear my head and I forget about everything else. Which is more natural?
Option B, more detail, more feeling, more natural. The other person understands you now.
So, now, your turn. I want you to create your own sentence. Think of your hobby, write one sentence using I've been doing for the time, and one sentence using a feeling phrase, like it helps me relax.
Write both sentences in the comments below. There's no wrong answer, just try. That's how your English grows, by using it, not just by listening to it.
And if you want an extra challenge, record yourself answering this question. What's your hobby and why do you love it? Say it out loud. Listen back. Then try again.
The more you speak, the more confident you become. Don't wait for perfect. Start with good enough and let it grow from there.
Wow, what an episode. I feel like we covered so much today, and I'm really excited for our listeners to go and use all of this.
We really did. Let me list the 3 main things we learned today. Number 1, how to introduce your hobby using phrases like I love, I enjoy, I'm really into, plus the ing form.
Number 2, how to describe your hobby using 3 parts: what you do, how it feels, and why you love it, with phrases like it helps me relax and I lose track of time.
And number 3, how to ask about other people's hobbies with follow-up questions like how long have you been doing that and what do you enjoy most about it?
These 3 skills together will transform your conversations in English. You won't freeze when someone asks about your hobbies. You'll have the words. You'll sound natural.
And here's a thought for you to reflect on. Think of one person in your life, a friend, a family member, a colleague. What is their hobby? Do you know? Have you ever asked them in English?
Maybe this week you try it. Ask them. Use one of today's questions and notice how the conversation grows from just one good question.
We would absolutely love to hear from you in the comments. Tell us your hobby, how long you've been doing it, and one reason you love it. Use today's phrases. We read every single comment.
And if this episode helped you, please like it and share it with a friend who is learning English. It helps English Talk Cafe so much.
And don't forget to subscribe to English Talk Cafe so you don't miss our next episode. We have so many great topics coming up.
Thank you so, so much for spending this time with us today. You're amazing for being here and working on your English. Keep going. You're doing great.
We'll see you next time on English Talk Cafe. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and keep enjoying your hobbies. See you next time.